Welcome back, guys. So we have round 2 of the TXG Ultimate Driver bracket. So we saw a shocker in the first round.
It was a shocker.
Well, kind of a shocker. G410 knocked out. I was knocked out by the TS3.
An upset.
An upset. Yeah, we'd ranked G410 as the number 2 driver in the bracket. We had ranked TS3 as number 7. So you know, ultimately, it's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Today we have a couple of heavyweights. We have the Cobra F9.
You had 3 on your seating list.
Number 3.
Yep.
And we had, and some people might be surprised by this, we had Taylormade M5 at number
You had that at 6. Yep, yeah.
We've had more success probably with M6 so far this year.
You said that with the Woods too,
Yeah,
didn't you?
yeah.
Woods have been good.
So this will be an interesting one. We've kind of set both up. We've kind of got the Speed King in F9 going up against the speed injected M5,
right.
and we'll see what that's like as well.
Okay.
It's been a little bit hit or miss this year, M5. So we'll
Is that
see.
right? Eh?
Yeah.
So we'll do the same thing. We're going to go 5, 5, 5, 5. Go back and forth with the 2 drivers.
Yep.
Same shafts. If you missed the first installment, you can still watch this one independent of itself because it's not those aren't crossing over yet. So
Exactly. Okay. Right. We have the coin,
the official coin,
the TXG official coin. So the Cobra is the marker side. The TXG side is the Taylormade.
M5.
Okay.
All right, Cobra's first.
Cobra's up.
Good start.
Nice. It should be titled "The Return of the Beast."
Oh, I know it's been a long
Return of the 184 mile an hour
I
monster.
know. Feels like a distant memory.
Doesn't it? PGA show time seems like a long
lifetime ago. I know. Yeah.
That's quite scary. Now we're going to be looking out for a couple of sort of slight spinners, or a little bit of a drop in ball speed with the miss hits on the Cobra.
Yeah.
There has been some claims of that.
That certain parts of the head aren't super fast.
Yep.
Okay.
I think most drivers have that.
I mean, no one makes a driver that's perfect everywhere. That's for sure. It's feeling good so far.
Okay, we're not looking at the numbers, so we're not being influenced, but I'm surprised that this one doesn't look as fast as the G410 looked.
You think it's a little sluggish so far?
I feel like these are like 172, 173, but not 175, 176.
Okay, well, we'll find out.
I can't see the numbers, so. Incoming, a long one coming in here, Matty boy.
It's a tasty one.
Still not as long as your best ones with the G410 or the TS3.
We're not getting up to that high 330s.
It's not. Okay, that's good.
Good.
That's lovely.
Felt quite nice, that one. It's identical.
It's a carbon copy. That's longer as well. So I'm going to, again, I'm not looking at the numbers. I'm going to guess that those aren't quicker. They're just high launch with very low spin. So I bet that's like 14, 15 launch with 16, 1500 spin.
They've got a very different looking flight.
Yeah.
You're right.
That just sounds absolutely pounded.
That's good, no?
I want to know who the dummy was that put together the rankings in these drivers.
Well, that is a very different shaped ball. I've been hitting straight, kind of leftish shots on each one. Yeah. Consistent, but good.
This maps though to what I've said all year about M5.
Yeah.
It's a good player's driver.
So someone with more speed, it
gets more
wakes
out
up.
of it. It does.
Yeah.
They bring the driver to life. People with less speed don't do that well with it.
Different ball flight, isn't it?
Interesting. I thought that one was going to duck and it never. It kind of, the last third, it hung in the air.
Kind of took off nice and stable, didn't it? Yeah.
Okay. One of the things we've obviously said this year, and it's a bit of a critique of the Cobra, is that the CG adjustment is only available front to back.
I would love to see them be able to put it toe side. Now, this is the 9 degree, and it is supposed to be the more fade bias driver, so I think it's better in this configuration, but it would be nice to throw a little weight in the toe or heel for someone that needs that.
Attaboy. Really nice.
That's nice.
I would not be far off calling that ideal.
I know, that's good, wasn't it?
Very, very small, tight draw. That's nice. That's tomahawk.
It's probably the best swing I made with this one. Good.
Incoming.
That felt really fast.
Okay, so a much better set the second time around with Cobra.
As we would kind of...
We thought that.
Same flow as our last test, I guess.
Yes.
Ooh,
nice,
that's
Matty.
nice.
That's quick.
Nice.
Oh.
That looks exactly like... Yeah, I know. It looks exactly like the last one with the Cobra, doesn't it?
Bounding through the green.
Was that longer?
So long.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's coming.
It's like a 1 yard draw. It's going forever though.
It's forever.
Holy mother.
That's really nice. You've hit quite a lot of that shape with this driver.
I like that it starts down the left a bit.
Yeah. That's good. Very good.
All right.
Hot work all this.
It's a lot of driver swings going on here. A lot of driver swings.
A lot of driver swings. Okay, you ready for the big one? Well, tell us what you thought while you were hitting it before we unveil the winner.
Observing ball flight, really the only thing I noticed was I think this started more down the left side more often, M5.
Definitely. Yep.
Cobra started a little bit more right.
Yes, and now we do have the ability, and we have taken advantage of the toe weight, which is you know, we should do that. That driver will be at its best if we do that. So
For sure.
fair.
Yeah. Other than that, they're pretty similar in the way that they kind of sit and set up. I think I struck them both relatively
Quite
similar.
nice.
So I'm not really sure what's going to happen here, to be honest.
Okay, so let's have a look at the compare. They're close, but this is a far more definitive winner than the first one.
10 yards in the air this time.
10 yards in the air. Protect you against the one that you don't like, which is the low right. I think all in all, there's just a winner in the Taylormade.
Very surprised.
Very similar ball speeds.
Yeah, I'm surprised the ball speeds were the same. I kind of thought that maybe F9 would be quick. On the quick side, I should say.
Yeah, there was a couple. 176, 17. That was a ping, but 175. The Taylormade wasn't crazy quick, but there was.
But it was even. It was consistent.
It was literally that. It was 173 every single time. So, interesting because I think I said at the top of this episode that I didn't feel like M5 was the fastest driver of the year, but you know, it just shows you don't always have to be the fastest, you know, to get the most out of it.
Because it's a little higher launch and a little bit lower spin.
Correct.
And that gives you a hell of a lot of distance.
There you go, right there. I mean, for the same base, like the same ball speed, if you lift, launch, and lower spin, you'll pick up 10 yards just alone. You don't even need to beat the ball speed. You can just get it through optimization.
Yeah. What I like about that was obviously the dispersion circles and width are almost the same, to be fair, but they are, I guess, in a way they look narrower to me because I hit one drive maybe with M5 that actually crossed over the right side, whereas Cobra had a couple left and a bunch right. So it's going to depend on the ball flight you're looking for, but a little higher launch and a little bit lower spin, more often than not, that's what people are coming in for a fit to look for.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okay, so
we don't need a playoff this time, I don't think.
No, we don't need a playoff, and we have another upset
Yeah.
from the back end of the bracket. Number 6 seed knocking out the number 3 seed.
Absolutely.
So I'm not sure how many of you would have picked that. Probably not many if you had seen Matt hit the F9 first time around.
It was definitely good that time, but we weren't even hitting the Taylormade at the time, so
no.
Different day, different set of I guess conditions. So
sure,
this is what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Right.
Okay, so moving on. So we have 2 matches left in the first round. We have the number 1 seed, the Epic Flash, coming up against the TS2, and also we have the 4 and 5 matchup. So the 2 that are closest in our bracket is the M6 and the ST190.
That's going to be a good one.
That will be a good one. I think that'll be super close, actually, that one.
I'm looking forward to hit M6. I've hit it barely at all, really.
I know, not too often.
Should be a nice little driver for me.
That's exactly it. Okay, guys, so
cool.
the 2 winners already. We've got 2 matches in the first bracket, and then we've got the wild card, so we've got 3 matches still to go.
Okay, lots more.
Should be interesting. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.